This is Don the Idea Guy with another episode of the Big Yellow Sticky Podcast for February 9th, 2019. This is episode 40. The title of today's episode is Industrial Strength Empathy. And the note on the post-it reads, Empathy is a required skill for anyone who works in the customer service industry. The thought behind the sticky is this. Empathy is the ability to understand and share feelings of others. It's a bit different from sympathy, which is when you feel compassion, sorrow, or pity for another, but that difference is incredibly significant, especially when it comes to customer service. Sympathy allows a customer service person to feel badly for the customer situation, but empathy is the ability for your customer service person to actually put themselves into the customer's shoes and fully identify with what they are experiencing. Sympathy lets your team feel badly for someone who ordered a birthday gift for their child from your company and it isn't going to arrive in time. Empathy allows the personal insight to see the hurt expression on the child's face when the expected gift doesn't appear and the frustration of the parent now faced with finding a last-minute alternative. It adds a further motivation for your team member to help that customer solve the problem, even if it means absorbing an overnight shipping charge to get your product there in time, or even sending that customer to a competitor who can meet the deadline. When you interview customer service candidates, give them an emotionally rich scenario like the one above and tell them there's no way your company would be able to meet the deadline. Don't give them that out. Tell them there's absolutely no way you can meet that time frame. Then ask them, how will they handle it? Once they give you an answer from their perspective as the newest customer service agent on your team, ask them to consider the exact same scenario from the other side of the call. Ask them to be the parent who called and needed the ill-fated gift. Feed their very own responses back to them and ask them how satisfied they'd be with the outcome originally suggested. Then ask them how they would have liked your customer service person to have handled the problem if they were the parent, and make note of the reply. If there's a big difference between the two solutions, my bet is the second one is empathy-based. Get your customer service team to think about how to solve problems in a way that the customer will consider their solution a success. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Big Yellow Sticky Podcast. If you'd like to receive a free daily update of new content when it's posted, just go to bigyellowsticky.com and click on the Get Sticky link. Once you enter your email address, you'll begin receiving a daily update as soon as I post content, which means you'll get an email sent directly to your inbox that includes the latest graphic that was uploaded to the website that's written by hand on a 3x3 yellow sticky note, as well as a link to the latest behind-the-scenes director's commentary track that gives you the thoughts and insights behind that day's yellow sticky note, just like the one you're listening to now. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you'll come back again for another episode of the Big Yellow Sticky Podcast. I'll be here with a brand new episode tomorrow.